Hello students, welcome to English class. So today we are going to start a new chapter and the title of our chapter is Breaking Barriers and the theme of our story is same phenomenal women and this is written by Dinagar Perry, Yudiga Bargava and Debu Sebastian Edmund. So what do you mean by barriers? It means obstacles or difficulties that prevents your movements. So this chapter is about how we can break our difficulties. Breaking barriers. Never do things others can do and will do if there are things others cannot do or will not do. So this is Amelia Earhart and she was the first woman aviator to fly across the Atlantic Ocean and the first person ever to fly solo from Hawaii to the US mainland. And she was a person who wrote many books about her flying experiences. That means she is also an author who wrote a lot of books about her flying experiences and was involved in the formation of an organization for female pilots that was named as the 99s. So here you can see a quote written by Amelia Earhart. She wrote one line quote. It says, "Never do things others can do and will do if there are things others cannot do or will not do." It means you should try those things and those activities that is rare or unusual in life that others do not want to do or they will not do instead of doing those things that people usually do in their lives. So let's start our chapter. Now read this text to know about flying officer Avani Chaturvedi, the first Indian woman to fly a fighter aircraft all by herself. February 19, 2018. The sky was clear and the weather was perfect. A supersonic fighter jet, a MiG-21 Bison, took off from the Jamnagar Air Force Station in Gujarat. The flight lasted about 30 minutes and then the jet circled back to land safely. Let me tell the meaning first. Supersonic means having a speed that is greater than the speed of sound. That means this fighter jet can fly at speed more than speed of the sound. And its name is MiG-21 Bison. So what happened was on 19 February 2018, this girl Avni Chaturvedi, she took off a supersonic fighter jet that is MiG-21 Bison and she took off from Jamnagar Air Force Station in Gujarat. And the flight it lasted for 30 minutes. That means it circled in the air for 30 minutes and then it came back to the land safely. And that day the sky and the weather also perfectly fine for a supersonic jet to fly. Next paragraph says, the sortie was like any other that is carried out every day as part of routine training, except for one thing. This was the first solo flight by flying officer Avani Chaturvedi. At 24 years, she became the first Indian woman to fly a solo sortie on a fighter aircraft. Sortie means a flight that is handled by single person and routine training means on regular basis. So it was a regular day. Why? Because these kind of sorties they have been carried out for regular practice. But one thing was different on that day. What was it? The thing was that Avani Chaturvedi, the flying officer, she took the fighter jet first day. That too alone. And that is why only at this tender age of 24 years. This girl Avni Chaturvedi, she became the first Indian woman to fly a sortie, that too all by herself alone. And it was a big achievement for her, for the whole country. Next line states, Avani Chaturvedi, Bhavana Kant and Mohana Singh were India's first batch of women fighter pilots and were commissioned into the Indian Air Force in 2016. So these three girls were the first batch of women fighter pilots and they were appointed as army officers in the Indian Air Force in 2016. Just a year before that, the Indian government had decided to admit women pilots in the fighter stream. It was to be on trial basis for 5 years. So I had told you these three girls were the Indian fighter pilots because that the government was not sure whether to take women as fighter pilots or not. That is why they took on a trial basis for 5 years. That means they were just making sure whether their decision will be right or not, and they took it on a trial basis. Women form a very small part of the nearly 1.4 million strong Indian armed forces, and this is what makes Avni's achievement all the more remarkable. So, in 1.4 million armed forces, approximately, women are very small part. They are very small in number, and that is why Avni's success is all more remarkable. When I sit the cockpit and close the cockpit cover, any feelings of achievement, empowerment, and so on are left on the ground. I don't carry them with me. So Avni says this that when I sit in the cockpit is a compartment made particularly for the pilots and crew members to handle the aircraft. So whenever she sits in the cockpit, she says that she don't carry any kind of feeling of achievement or empowerment, and she leaves everything on the ground because she has not taken her success on the head. The aircraft is so fast and the time to react to any situation is so little that we don't have time to think about anything else, says Chaturvedi wisely. When she was asked what was going through her mind as she pushed the jet to 700 kilometers per hour. So the speed of the jet is 700 kilometers per hour. That is why Avni tells the time to react is so little because the speed of the jet is very high, that they have to remain focused and alert. And that was the reason she leaves all her achievements on the ground, and she sits in the cockpit because she needs to be focused and she needs to be alert at every situation whenever she is flying the fighter jet. On Avani's second sortie of the day during the training, there was a warning as she was preparing to take off. Immediately, she decided to abort the takeoff. That day, I realized how the decision made in a split second can get the situation under control or push it out of control. He Had I delayed my decision to cancel takeoff or taken off with the cockpit cover open, the consequences could have been disastrous, she says. What happened was that when Avni was preparing to take off, because usually it happens that they had to practice for days, and they had to practice on regular basis. So that is why when she was preparing to take off, one day she got a warning that please abort your takeoff. Abort means cancel your takeoff, and the person sitting inside the cockpit has to make decision within seconds because no time to react. That is why decided quickly, and she had to abort the takeoff because the cockpit cover remained open and it was not closed properly, and that is why she added if she would have a delayed decision, then the result would have been very bad or disastrous. The Indian Air Force has a three-stage process for training pilots. In stage 1, pilots have to practice flying in a basic aircraft for 55 hours, while in stage 2, they have to practice flying for 87 hours in an advanced jet trainer. After this training, the trainees are separated into different streams according to what they will be flying: helicopter, transport planes, or fighter jets. In order to become a fighter pilot, they had to undergo a process of training. So this process for training pilots is divided into three stages. And in stage 1, these pilots have to practice flying in a basic aircraft for 55 hours, while in stage 2 they have to practice for 87 hours, and now they will be given an advanced jet trainer. Now after this stage, that is stage 2, it is decided that these trainees will be separated into different groups or different streams, and this stage will decide what they would be flying, whether they will fly helicopter or transport plane or fighter jets. Those fit to be fighter pilots then continue to the third stage of training. in which they have to practice flying for 145 hours in advanced jet trainers. Then these officers are further trained to fly fighter jets that can go faster than the speed of sound. The type of aircraft the pilots train on depends on the squadron to which they belong. So, as I have told you, after stage 2, the pilots are divided into two different groups, and those who qualify 45 jets, they continue to the third stage of training, in which they have to practice for 145 hours in advanced jet trainers, and then they will become officers of the fighter jets. Squadron is a small group of aircraft and the people who fly them, and they work together as a team. So the type of aircraft the pilot will be given, that depends upon the squadron. Avani said that the progress from the advanced jet trainers to MiG 21 is gradual and there is a structured syllabus to become an operational pilot. She started her advanced training in July 2016 and completed it in October 2017. Then she got posted to number 23 squadron, which flies the MiG 21 Bison. So she told her experience that from becoming a jet trainer to MiG 21 is a gradual and slow process. It did not happen in days, but took a long period of time for her to train in order to achieve it. And there was a well organized syllabus that she had to study on regular basis, and she had to give exams also in order to become an operational pilot. Operational pilot is an active military pilot. So she started her advanced training in July 2016 and she completed it in October 2017. That means 1 year and 3 months of regular training. After that, she got posted to number 23 squadron, which flies the MiG 21 Bison. It took almost 4 months to go solo, she says. The time taken to fly. A solo sortie varies from person to person and also depends on a lot of other factors. She added that her course mates, the other two women pilots, were being trained and would perform solo sorties soon. My next goal is to become a full-fledged operational pilot. So after such a long training also, it took 4 more months in order to go to solo. That means when she planned decided to fly the fighter jet all by herself. So it took 4 months more. And the time taken to solo sortie varies from person to person, that how well the person is gaining knowledge or how fast she achieves it, that depends from person to person. And she also added that the two other women cosmates, they are also being trained and they would also perform their solo sortie soon. But Avni Chaturvedi's next goal is to become a full-fledged operational pilot. Full-fledged means completely developed or established. So she wants to become an operational pilot. So that was all we have to do in the chapter. So I hope you understood what I have taught you. So see you in the next class with another video. That's all for today. Thank you.